my name's Lindsay. Welcome to my channel for those of you who don't know me. Normally I post videos about the #sisters, but today we're going to be talking about Ever After High. Obviously the show was canceled in 2015, but I found myself going right back to it with this whole Monster High reboot, so here we are. Never had cedar wood, so I found one on eBay, very close to the original retail price. So we have her today. And the hair on my Madeline Hatter doll is in rough shape, so also got another one of her. So today we are going to be unboxing. I think we're going to start off with Cedar. Before you guys come at me, if anybody's wondering why I'm not leaving these in the box, it's because I do not plan on selling them ever. Once I get something special like this, I plan on keeping it forever. So let's get started. So first we'll just kind of show what the box looks like. We have Miss Cedar Wood, daughter of Pinocchio. We have the little spine, and then this side of the spine. And then we have the little questionnaire. And although her BFFAs are Raven, Maddie, and Cerise, we have pictures of Cerise, Cupid, and Blondie, because I believe they were released at the same time that Cedar was released. And there's also a keyhole on the back, and I believe, if I remember correctly from years ago, this back side is where the doll stand is located. I could potentially keep this whole portion of the box and display it this way. I mean, I'm certainly taking her out and putting her on the display stand, but it looks nicer without the plastic there. Oh, just love it. The way they market these was so adorable. How it looks like a little book. And another thing we can't forget about these is that they all come with their little bookmarks up in the corner, little bookmark diaries. So she has a clear stand with a black base. Seems to match her vibe, especially being a rebel and all. I wish I was this careful when I unboxed all the dolls that I had as a youngin'. Because then I could keep it this way. Because presumably once I take her out of here, I'll still be able to keep this all intact. So like I said, I am yet to read her diary, but that's what it looks like. And it has her little cricket, Jiminy Cricket. And then of course, back in the day when the website existed, they had these on the back. I'm actually not so sure what her purse is supposed to be. Maddie's is very clearly a teapot and so on and so forth. Maybe it's just meant to be a little bag that's made out of wood. It definitely looks like it could be made out of wood. But I absolutely love the details in her skin being wooden like that. And I know they draw her like that. And in the books, she's described as, you know, having like the line work of the wood. But I just love that touch. So she is free from the box. I'm gonna reposition her because that's not a very natural pose for her to be in. Her hair looks lovely. It's just like a little like flat in the back, of course, where they have to press it right up against the box. And I did manage to do all of that without damaging any of this, which is fabulous. So this is how I've positioned her. I believe the concept art for her is positioned this way. I feel like it represents her personality, and it's still somewhat of a natural pose. Her handbag's not cooperating with me, but I think she looks fabulous. I will not be brushing her hair probably ever because it looks fabulous. It actually doesn't look as flat once you just fluff it a little bit. And I think my Briar Beauty's hair would still look like this if I had never brushed it. She's adorable. I love her. Right, so we will add her to the collection, and she is good to go. Alrighty, so now that we have unboxed Cedar, we are going to be moving on to Miss Madeline Hatter. So as I mentioned before, I do already have a Madeline Hatter doll. Same thing, first chapter, everything the same, except her hair is a little not so great. It's really lost its curl. You can really see the difference between the two, so that is why I have got myself a new Madeline. So I always assumed that the characters that they put on the back of the box were always the character you purchased, their BFFAs, and then maybe one other. But as we can see here, we have Raven, who is Maddie's BFFA, but we also have Apple and Briar, and I'm now realizing that I think this is because they published the ones that they released at the same time. But yeah, that's what the back of her box looks like. Absolutely adorable. If you guys don't know, Madeline is my absolute favorite character ever. If I could be friends with any Ever After High character, it would be her. She is just a big ray of sunshine. I absolutely adore her. So here is Miss Madeline's bookmark diary. She has a little teacup hanging off that, and I do have this one already because I already have the doll, but I haven't read it in a while, so I'm excited to reread it and remind myself what her story pre-Ever After High is about. The little teapot purse is so adorable. I absolutely love it. So she comes with a little purple brush, matches her color scheme again. So this is what her stand looks like. It is purple and matches the brush. As I'm opening her, I'm noticing now too that she wears a purple ring on her right hand, and my doll does not have that ring. I'm sure it had it when I got it, but oh, and it just fell off. So I wouldn't be surprised if that fell off when oh my god, that's so bad, when I had it originally. Alrighty, so again, I managed to open her up without damaging the box, so this will make a nice little background display. So this is what she looks like straight out of the box. I'm gonna do my best to try and make the back look a little nicer. See, I feel like even that looks better. But from the front, she looks absolutely gorgeous. Perfect. Obviously, anybody who was a fan of Ever After High when it was popular remembers when they remade the dolls for a re-release, and they made them all have a big smile on their face, and they started making them cheaper and nobody wanted to buy them. Obviously, Kitty Cheshire is always smiling, so they made her doll smiling. I feel like they could have done that with the Maddie doll in the original release because she's also always so happy and giddy, but I feel like she even looks like she has a faint smile here, so I think it still works. So there they both are, and I hope that you all enjoyed this video.